What evidence is there, both of you, that there's a demand for this? I mean, I certainly can see what it could do to transform the country, but are young people expressing interest in things like this?
Absolutely. I mean, we see it in terms of increased applications. I know that AmeriCorps and Teach for America also see it. And I think there's a huge untapped potential of Americans who simply don't know about service opportunities. So I think there's a huge demand. In fact, I think Americans are incredibly compassionate, generous, and want to serve. I think that's part of our national character. We just have to offer them opportunities to do it in a way that's easy and makes sense for them. You said something interesting in the beginning, though. You said that you thought military service would be interesting, not because you were drawn to service. And I think that there is still something to that. I think we need to make service cool. It's something that we talk about a lot in Peace Corps, is how do you really capture the imagination of the group that you want to attract? And you have to do it on their terms.
How many positions do you have and how many apply for them?
We have about 7,000 volunteers serving in 66 countries around the world right now. And we have 250,000 return volunteers. And one thing I would say is our alumni base, our return volunteer base is very strong. Actually, I'd like to ask, are there any return Peace Corps volunteers here? All right. And how about military? Let's just see that as well. Thank you for your service, both of you.
And what we'd like to get to a point, and the goal here for the Franklin Projects is what, 1 million in 10 years? And why is the number 1 million?
There are about 4 million young people in every year group. So we believe in 10 years, if we can get to 1 million opportunities, 1 million young people doing a year, a service year, that'd be 25%. Now, obviously, we'd like to be at 100%, but we think in 10 years, 25%. We don't know for sure, but we think that's also about the tipping point. At a point when you have that many opportunities, suddenly everyone has the opportunity. Their guidance counselor, their teacher, their coach, their parents, all the people they know that that's an opportunity as they come of age, and they can lay that out and say, you can do this, this, and this, but what about service? And right now with the opportunity so limited, one, it's not known about by a lot of kids, and it's not a realistic opportunity for many. So we're trying to open that door. So everybody almost would have to make a conscious decision not to do it, but we want to make it both cool to do it, but also in their interests. Yeah. You're going to come out better.
And I think earlier when we were talking about creating a common lexicon, a common language where people understand what it means to serve. I think there's a really important point that people think of military service, but they don't understand that there's a huge range of opportunity for people to serve.
And that's the other side of the same coin point. Exactly. And even, I mean, I heard some people in Gettysburg saying that maybe we should even have people at places where you can go now and enlist in the Army or the Navy and the Marine, you can go to the same place. Absolutely. And sign up for one of these myriad other programs.
You know, we ought to consider a joint recruitment place.
I mean,
why not?
Well, there's an idea right here.
Really?
It would be radical. It would be radical, frankly. But you know, you could try it in one place and see how
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And you walk in and you want to do something next year, and you look at the Marines, you go, no, I don't want to do that. You look at the Navy, I don't want to do that. You got this range of things, and you know, we said it so they can't get out of the room without picking one.